As you know, there are a lot of differences between British English and American English. In this video, I'm going to teach you 7 distinctions between the way we pronounce words in British and American English. Robert teaches English. In the following skit, I'll be having a conversation with Flo from Learn English with Flo. Listen for the differences in our pronunciation, then we'll review the video and I'll teach you the 7 differences.
Hello?
Hey Flo, it's Robert. May I ask you something?
Oh, hey Robert. What would you like to ask?
So I'm working on a new YouTube video and I was wondering if you might be interested in helping me out with it.
A new YouTube video? Of course, I'd love to help. Though I do live a bit far away from where you are.
That's true. You are a bit far. Maybe I could travel over there. What would be better? If I flew or took a boat over water?
What? I don't think you should travel over the water at all. It would be better if we both stayed at home.
But I really want to work with you, Flo.
We can still work together, but remotely. We'll just record our parts separately and then put them together after.
Record separately and then put them together after? Flo, you're a genius.
How does your schedule look this week?
So my schedule looks great this week. Let's talk privacy. Do you want me to blur out your face? Do you need to ask anyone permission before you can be in my video?
No, Robert, I'm an adult. I don't need to ask permission. And you don't need to blur my face for privacy.
Sorry, Flo. I know you're an adult. I feel so old sometimes.
Robert?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Well, if that's all, I'm off to the buffet.
A buffet? What kind of buffet?
It's a banana buffet.
A banana buffet? Wow. Okay, I'll talk to you later, Flo. Bye-bye.
Bye!
If you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe so you can see more videos like this one. So one of the biggest distinctions between American and British English is the pronunciation of A in certain words. While an American speaker would say bath, after, class, British speakers will take that short A sound in those words and actually use a short O sound. May I ask you something?
Oh, hey Robert. What would you like to ask? We'll just record our parts separately and then put them together after.
Record separately and then put them together after?
It's a banana buffet.
A banana buffet? Of course, British speakers do use the short A sound in words like trap or cat or ant. This is sometimes referred to as the trap-bath split, since trap is pronounced trap, but bath is pronounced bath. And I apologize for my terrible British accent there. We also see this in certain American English words. Father, for example. In the word father, A is pronounced ah, father. The next difference is referred to as the yaw drop, which I think is a hilarious name. The yaw drop refers to American English speakers dropping the y or y sound when pronouncing a long U. You'll notice this in words like tune or new or YouTube. A British English speaker will keep the y sound in there, saying things like tube and new and YouTube. So I'm working on a new YouTube video.
A new YouTube video?
Now the way Flo speaks, it's a bit subtle, but in different parts of Britain you will hear a stronger y sound. Also, keep in mind, even in American English, we make this sound in words like cute or unique or music. Next up, we have the R sound, and specifically the R sound in the middle and the end of words. In words like far, bark, father, farther, British speakers will not pronounce the R in the same way American speakers do.
Though I do live a bit far away from where you are.
That's true. You are a bit far. I really want to work with you, Flo.
We can still work together, but remotely. We'll just record our parts separately and then put them together after.
Record separately and then put them together after? Make sure to remember that initial R sounds in British English are still pronounced, so red, or the first R in my name, Robert.
Robert?
You'll also still pronounce the R after a consonant in words like tree or cry. Now, Flo actually made an amazing video about the British R, and it even includes times when British speakers add an R to a word that doesn't have the R sound in American English. So go ahead and click the link I left for you below to check out that video after you finish this one. The next distinction is the way that we pronounce T or double T in the middle of a word, like water or better. American speakers, as you heard me say, will actually turn this into a D sound, water, better, whereas British speakers are much more likely to pronounce the T, water or water, better. What would be better, if I flew or took a boat over water?
What? I don't think you should travel over the water at all. It would be better if we both stayed at home.
As you can see, Flo pronounced those T sounds much more clearly. She did not change them to D sounds like I did. For the next one, let's stick with the T sound. In words that end with T, American speakers will actually cut that sound off. The word but, I don't say but, I say but. Or the word cat, again, cat, I don't say cat. Or even my name, Robert. When I say my name, Robert, I cut off that T sound. I don't say Robert, Robert. What would be better?
What? No, Robert, I'm an adult.
Sorry, Flo. I know you're an adult. As you can see, Flo pronounces those ending T's clearly. We hear that hard T sound, whereas I just cut them off. Now, that's not to say that American English speakers never pronounce an ending T sound. If someone is deliberately trying to speak clearly and to speak slowly, or if someone is trying to emphasize something in American English, they will pronounce that hard T sound. For example,
I really like your cat.
You think that I'm fat?
No, I said I really like your cat.
Next up, we have stress differences. This means that on particular words, we stress a different syllable in American English than we do in British English.
Well, if that's all, I'm off to the buffet.
A buffet? What kind of buffet?
It's a banana buffet.
A banana buffet. As you can see, Flo pronounces the word buffet, buffet. The stress is on the first syllable, buffet, buffet. In American English, the way I said it, we stress the second syllable, buffet, buffet.
No, Robert, I'm an adult.
Sorry, Flo. I know you're an adult. Likewise, with the word adult, I say adult, adult. Where's the stress? That's right, it's on the second syllable, adult, adult. And Flo pronounces it with a stress on the first syllable, adult, adult. There are a lot of other examples of this sort of difference between British and American English. Finally, there are some words that are just plain pronounced differently. Let's talk privacy.
And you don't need to blur my face for privacy.
In this case, Flo pronounces privacy, privacy. In British English, the I is pronounced with a short sound, I, whereas in American English, it's pronounced with a long I sound. Privacy. And I included schedule in the skit because a lot of British speakers will say schedule, instead of schedule. But apparently Flo pronounces it the same way that I do. This is just a good example of how diverse the English language is. Within Britain, there are many dialects. Within the United States, there are many dialects. And while some British dialects will say schedule, apparently Flo says schedule. So there you go. Those are 7 distinctions between British and American English pronunciation. For more wonderful lessons about British English, make sure to subscribe to Flo's channel, Learn English with Flo. I left a link for you in the description. As always, I want to thank you for learning with me today. I hope you know that you are doing a superb job, and I hope you know that I believe in you. I'll see you soon.